Hello everyone, my name is James Ryan and I'm here to play for you technically modded Minecraft. These combustion engines are pretty powerful because they provide 8 megajoules per tick. Minecraft joules per tick. Whereas normal steam engines only provide 1 Minecraft joule per tick. So even if I surround something on all 6 sides with steam engines, which would be silly because I'd have no way to access it or use pipes with it, it would still not match the power of just one of these combustion engines. So these combustion engines are pretty powerful, but they do require some type of liquid fuel. There are 2 types of fuel they can take. They can take normal fuel that I'm putting in now, and they can also take biofuel, which is biomass. They can also take biofuel, which is basically biomass put through a still or a refinery, but you can put it through a still as well, and stills are actually better at making it. So yeah, without further ado, let's turn on this this combustion engine, and see what it does with the quarry. So as you can see, I've got this floating thing around. This one is from the old quarry. It's just glitchy. It'll probably disappear next save state. As you can see, it's destroying some stuff around. It doesn't like having things in its way, and the worst part of the thing is it's actually not going to go to us. It's just going to get destroyed and fall on the ground or do nothing. So I am going to help this thing along by destroying some stuff for it. If I just do this, that should help it, and then I'll just destroy this. I got a sapling out of it too. So the thing about quarries, they don't actually give you the stuff that's within their radius. So I tend to not worry too much about this. I wouldn't recommend, because once I said, "Oh, I want to get all this stuff as well." So I made a quarry and I had it, got all that, but it didn't get it. It just destroyed it. So I only get the stuff that's underneath. You'll see what I mean very soon. But basically, stuff within this boundary here will be destroyed, not taken. That's okay. We don't really need any of this stuff for the moment. As you can see, it's powering it nicely, and it is got a red beam. I think it would probably have a greater beam if it probably have a lighter or brighter colored beam if it were powered more heavily. But for the moment, this is fine. It's almost done. I'm gonna help it break these last few blocks. And almost done. Here it comes. And now what it's doing is it's building up the quarry. So like so, it is building up the sides of the quarry. And I'll be right back once the quarry is made. There's a zombie in the quarry. Trying to mess this up. Don't allow that. I'm gonna put some stone in the quarry with this zombie flesh. Fake zombie flesh? No, it's not. Just have a full inventory. Sorry. So the quarry's almost done, and this combustion engine seems to be doing fine in terms of water. And here it is, the quarry. Here's what it looks like. And as you can see, it's digging up blocks as it goes. And as you can see, this is what it looks like. Like so. And the blocks it's digging up should be ejecting directly into this chest. So as you can see, the dirt is filling up. And this chest will fill up eventually. So if I take this chest and connect it, I can extend the amount of... What happened to this chest? There it is. Weird. Things are slightly glitching out, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. If I put my chest here, should now be a double chest. Perfect. So this quarry should dig all the way down to bedrock. The only things that will stop the quarry are bedrock and lava. But that is okay. It's okay. If it does hit lava, we can mitigate that. We can make that okay. But for the moment, I'm just going to leave this quarry running, or at least I would, except now the combustion engine has started to heat up. And I do believe this is when it will start taking more water. I'm not sure how long these engines can run on their own. Now, I do have this area chunk loaded. If I press F9, I think, I can see that this chunk, this chunk here, and the and the chunks around it. Oh, actually no. Okay, so it's this one of these chunks. Alright, so I think it's this chunk here, and then all the chunks around it, surrounding it, both diagonally and not diagonally, are also being loaded. So a 3x3 area of chunks is being loaded, and it looks like the outside of this quarry is actually not loaded by the chunk loader, which might not end totally well, and I wouldn't know how that would work. So that's kind of silly. And I'm gonna have to replace the quarry location, unfortunately. But for the moment, let's see how this combustion engine is doing. It seems to be handling well, but bad things might happen. So I'm not sure. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna remove this quarry around. Now, I'll explain what chunk loaders are and how they work for some of you who may not know. Basically, Minecraft loads the world in chunks, which are 16 by 16 areas on the X and Y axis, or horizontally, and that go from bedrock to the maximum height limit in Minecraft vertically. So horizontally 16 by 16 square, but vertically all the way from bedrock to the upper sky limit. So yeah. And Minecraft loads the worlds in these manageable chunks because Minecraft cannot load the entire world all at the same time. As you move into new areas, those chunks are loaded, and as you move away from areas, those chunks are eventually eventually unload. And when you venture into new territory, new chunks are generated using the seed, and this is why in vanilla Minecraft, or if you've got mods on, whenever you install a new mod, or just whenever Minecraft gets updated, you might have, if you want to use your old world, you're going to have to move around and generate new chunks. To generate new chunks and therefore new terrain to get the new ores or world gen that Minecraft added, or the mod added, and sometimes this can look quite, the new world generation can look quite different. You might have like a steep cliff or something because the new chunk is so different from the old chunks. But that's how Minecraft works. Now, while this is not a problem in vanilla Minecraft, in technically modern Minecraft, when you've got a whole load of items piping around and you want all these systems to continuously be interacting with each other, it doesn't work so well, because all of a sudden, if you're not in an area with your machines, it's not doing anything anymore. If I move away, my automatic ore refinery system is no longer working. That's not good. That's not the point. That's not how it's supposed to work. And so, in order to fix that, we have chunk loaders. What chunk loaders basically do is they forward. Oh man, I might have lost my chunk loaders. Probably did. That is okay. I shall make some new ones if I have some lapis. And I've left. I'm an idiot, I'm an idiot. I should always bring my transmutation table with me. I might need to make another one. It shouldn't be too hard. I always forget to bring it with me though.